Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Psyche here, and guys, today we're going to be coming back with a new stream. Today we're going to be trying out the Mind's Eye buff. Mind's Eye just got buffed, I believe, last week. People asked me about it. What do I think about the Mind's Eye buff? I didn't even know there was a Mind's Eye buff. So there was a Mind's Eye buff, and it involves getting speed up. So whenever she runs, but you stop to walk and then start running again, she gets faster vault and faster movement speed for 2 seconds. The exact numbers are right here: 10% faster vault for 2 seconds and 30% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. Now, she also gets faster movement speed while walking, 25%. It's similar to running, but it's still slower than running. The idea, I believe, that they're trying to do with that buff is that sometimes with Mind's Eye, you're not always going to be wanting to reveal your tracks. That's true for all decoders. You don't want to reveal your tracks. Even as a regular kiter, I'm going to be hiding my tracks when I'm going to be watching the hunter. But with Mind's Eye, you can see the hunter through walls, so you could better plan your movements with walking. I'm pretty sure that doesn't block big though. But it was a big problem with Mind's Eye, specifically because you could see the hunter, but you have nothing that really synergized well with walking. So now you move faster while walking. Do I think this buff is going to be good? Not really. I have been wrong with Lawyer. Like I've said before, that when Lawyer got buffed, I didn't think it would change the character. I thought it would be like, okay, well, he's going to still have the same problems. Turns out, he doesn't have the same problems. He still dies to the same ways, but there are times where he can actually just stall for longer. Now, even though he doesn't stop abilities, he just stalls. Just stalls and stalls and stalls until it actually makes a free server high. And I've been wrong with speed up buffs before. I've been wrong with vaulting buffs before with Lawyers, so maybe I'll be wrong with Mind's Eye, but I don't think Mind's Eye is gonna be the best character. It looks like Big Bo actually did get blocked, so I was wrong about that. Still though, it's not like we can afford to do that Cypher at the bottom against Wheel. It's too risky. Alright, so now I actually don't even ever want to walk. Now that I'm thinking back, there's a lot of times where I'll be crouching or walking, waiting for like a hunter to pass by. I'm realizing now I can't even really do that, or else it's gonna waste this boost. Because if I ever start walking or crouching, and then I go back to running, it's going to get rid of my buff and put it on a cooldown for 55 seconds. Now, I don't know why it's 55 seconds. The difference with Lawyer and Mind's Eye, and why I don't think Mind's Eye is going to be as good, even close to as good, is for starters, Mind's Eye's ability to see the hunter only works every 50 seconds. Compared to Lawyer, he could see the hunter whenever he wants. It also reveals your location with Mind's Eye, which is a problem I'm surprised they still haven't solved to this day. Maybe they solved it with the recent patch, I don't know. I haven't been playing Hunter to hear if a Mind's Eye's cane can still be used to find out where she is. I believe I did hear it a few days ago, but I don't think they changed it. Maybe someone here knows that they changed it. And the last thing they did, there's a couple other buffs. She only vaults 22% slower now, but her decoding got reduced by 7%. So she vaults 8% faster, but decodes 7% slower. So those are the nerfs. So both of those used to be negative 30. Well, decode was plus 30, vault was negative 30. Now the vault is negative 22, and the decode is plus 23. Stall. So, did I just say stall instead of solve? Because I read Taylor's comment. So, they kind of nerfed Mind's Eye to make up for her buff. I hope it's not going to be like a Hellember situation, where they buffed Hellember, and it turned out to be a complete nerf. Because they just nerfed what made him good, and they didn't buff what makes him good. They didn't buff him in a way that made him good, and they just took away what made him bad as a result. Sorry, what made him good. They just took away what made him good and didn't fix the other problems of him at the same time. So that was probably really confusing the way I just worded it there, but I hope you understand that I hope Mind's Eye did not just get nerfed about her best part. The best part about Mind's Eye is that if you don't get found, if you are a skilled hider, and you can hide from the hunter and avoid the hunter and rotate the hunter, which is really hard to do with a character who can't see the hunter very easily, like Explorer or Lawyer, then you get rewarded with big time decode. It's gonna be really hard to do that with this character. And now you don't even decode as fast as before, so it's gonna be just as hard as before. Difference is they buffed her kite, so just because they buffed her kite, they think she deserves lower decode, which is... I don't agree with that. You look at Composer, bro, gets 20% instant decode almost immediately in the game, and he has one of the best cutting abilities in the game against certain hunters. Like, there are certain hunters where there's no better ability than Composer's ability. Just a free window boost wherever you want on the map. Window boost counters certain hunters. It's just crazy. The window boost is already such a broken ability. It's a shock that they love to keep nerfing Flywheel and not broken windows. It's because the devs are just as dumb as the players, honestly. Players will look at the Flywheel like, oh look, I dodged a hit, and the devs will also be like, oh look, they dodged a hit. We need to, they're dodging too many hits. We need to nerf it. No one realizes how good broken windows is when you just boost away. So it doesn't look very obvious because there is no hit happening. It's not like the survivor actively prevented it. They just ran away with faster speed, and no one pays attention to that. And it's such a devastating ability for Hunter. Even one of these boosts could just completely be like, okay, great, now the Hunter's not catching up to you for like the next 20 seconds. But that's what it feels like a lot as Hunter. And the crazy part is you get 2 of these boosts. You get 1 for power, 1 for win. In Dead by Daylight, they at least split it, like put it together, so that if you vault either one, it wastes your boost. So that you don't get 2 boosts, you only get 1 in Dead by Daylight. It works for both PAL 2 windows, but the difference is you only get to use it once as well. Before waiting on the clone. We're just gonna pop this. I'm gonna wait for her to come out of wheel though. Just so we at least get a big boost. Problem is though, we might die immediately. And at least we got a blink out. She'll still have to chair me. But we were gonna die regardless there. Because if we pop sooner, it's not like we have a safe place to run to. If there was a safe place close to us, I would just pop sooner and then go there. But we have to rely on the boost. Unfortunately. So it is okay. It's not a big deal. Hunter has to chair me and Hunter has to leave me. That's how it works in this situation. They're not going to be able to kill us all, I hope. No, now Snap though. Snap though is a problem. Maybe we can get on the stairs in time? No. The good news is, again, still, Mercenary is an unchaseable target though. So as long as he can get to the gate, he should have some elbow pads left, I hope. I don't know how many he used earlier. We'll see, we'll see. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Okay, Teo's asking to see my shirt. Oh my gosh, Teo. Did they get out? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Read chat. Oh my god. And then when I'm playing with her, she's like, whoa, stop reading chat, go play the game. Alright. Did you say anything else? Read chat. Hi, read chat. You stall from getting to the point. Hi, show your shirt. Alright. We're gonna have a fashion reveal. I asked an hour ago. Holy crap, is it already 8 o'clock? No. As usual, lying. There you go, this is my shirt. My mom bought it for me. It's a flower. It's a black flower. I think it's kind of cheesy, but whatever. I don't really care. So this is supposed to be my new pajamas, basically. So, that Time to Mine shirt, she's saying it's starting to smell, and it's not because it's dirty or anything or sweaty, it's just because it's getting to that point in the lifespan of clothing where it starts to get that weird smell. And I'm really sad, I really like that Mario shirt. Not the Mario shirt, I still have the Mario shirt. The Time to Mine shirt. You know, you wear it for a couple of years, and you know, she has to clean it every like 2-3 weeks or so, something like that. Maybe every week, I don't know. Maybe she cleans it more than I realize. Cause sometimes she'll clean it when I'm not at home. And I'll have no idea. But yeah. That's the shirt. You don't even wear the Mario shirt. I've been wearing the Time to Mine shirt a lot. You're right. I always switch between them when my mom wants to take my clothes off, I guess. Oh my god. When she wants to clean my clothes, I'll be wearing them all the time when I'm at home, okay? So she's like, okay, well, I need you to take off your clothes because you've been wearing that same shirt or pants for like 2 weeks or something like that. So she'll be like, undress for me and then go grab different pajamas or whatever you want to wear. Right? And that's when I'm going to switch pajamas. Excuse me. Bro, my mom's undressing me. That's crazy. We live in a society. It's just like the coffin of Alien. It's all of that. I actually really want to play that game. It's crazy because Amori doesn't interest me, but that game does. Does anyone know that game? It's been popping off recently. And there's no fighting. There's no skill involved. It's just a story game. You just read. You just read it like a book. I think it's really cool. No, lazy, don't! I forgot to pick Mind's Eye right away, in case people start stealing it. Lazy, you better not. Psyche, you from Alabama. Oh god, here we go again. Listen. It's not like that, okay? It goes deeper than that. Oh shit, that was a bad choice of words. Still no novelist stream. Hey, one character at a time. I know I'm behind. I know we still need to do the lawyer buff stream. I've never done an official lawyer buff stream. I said I was gonna do it in my head. I never said it on stream. I said I was gonna do it when I have the lawyer setup ready, when I have the lawyer suit ready, when I get my suit ready. I never said that on stream. I just said I got a cosplay for lawyer, right? I don't think I said that either, though. Basically, I was waiting for the moment to play lawyer, and like now that I've finished that tournament, I have everything set up. I got the tie, I got the suit in the closet. I got everything set up there, and I just haven't been doing the stream. I just keep forgetting. Oh well. This is Zach's point. I'm gonna get really salty when he gets a lucky soul off. Please break the pallet. Okay. It'd be better if he broke the pallet because then it would be safer, ironically. Alright, so I'll try to show up the Mind's Eye buff right now. If you stop to walk and then run, you'll get faster movement speed and vault speed. Like that. Just in case he's gonna vault backwards on that window, I don't really want to stay there. Perfect. The flame is now right in front of me, right as he turns the corner. Right now, the flame's gonna be in front of me, though. I have to dodge it. I'm literally the game's best player at perfectly timing the pallet right as Doctor starts to swing. I am the game's best player. Like the moment I see them swing, I'm like, "Yep, drop the pallet." I treat it like a perfume. I swear. Oh no. I know what he's gonna do. Oh well. Should have gone left instead of right. There's confined space. That was a pretty bad kite. It's really hard to mine with it. We're basically kiting without an ability the whole game. It's really tough. Stay put, I'm coming. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this game. It's always such a risk with Mind's Eye. You're playing a decoder, but you're never actually gonna get to decode. Is what's gonna happen. We'll see though. You never know. We did waste a shed pallet, so it's gonna be kind of hard now. But perhaps I shouldn't have thrown it right away. As soon as I threw it, I was like, shoot. Gives me less options to move around now. Perfect. I think we're gonna go over here. Shed's broken, obviously. We don't have much option there. You know what? I actually regret not going to shed now because we have all this distance that's wasted. There's gonna be a purple soul. Please. Oh no! I thought I clicked wrong, but I didn't. That was so bad. We should have lived there. So that's definitely mine. That's the thing. There is a delay, unfortunately. Oh my god. The amount of times I see people miss their Antiquarian swing, like, it's not that hard. Your range is gigantic. Like, why are you so impatient? Now I'm just getting pissed off at my teammates because I messed up. Is the truth. That's literally the truth. I'm getting pissed off because my teammates. I'm getting pissed off at my teammates because now I messed up. That's really what's going on. And I died to Patroller anyway. We're not gonna get rescued here. TA even missed the flywheel. Yeah, that's the thing about this whole mechanic. It looks better than it really is. I'll explain in a second. First, we gotta focus on this. This is not looking too good, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because, full presence here, he's always gonna use his 1000 presence. Okay, perfect. The, soul just makes a nice, perfect circle around Shed. Okay, no, I can't leave quite yet. I have a feeling he's just gonna go straight for front gate, because that's where he saw me last. No, he doesn't. No, I got a soul somehow? Oh, shoot. Okay, good. He's not going after me anymore. Never mind. Ooh, yeah, I'm actually gonna die now. Ooh. Impossible to dodge that. There's no dodging that in that area. Okay, so about the running and walking thing. When you switch from walking to run, there's a second before you can switch back to run. So you can't just click from walk to run in less than 0.2 seconds like you can with like touching a chair and getting off and touching a chair and getting off. You can't do that with running and walking. You have to wait like a full second before it allows you to switch from walk to run, and that's kind of the problem with the Mind's Eye buff and why it doesn't really work. It just killed me right there, and I didn't even realize it. I did press the button, but the thing is, when you press the button, you have to wait a whole second. Otherwise, you're gonna press it, it's not gonna do anything. You have to wait 1 second before you can start running again. That's what happened there, unfortunately. So it loses some versatility points there, unfortunately. Like right here, we should have definitely lived here. I saw we had the buff. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk and then run, or crouch. Crouching is also fun. So then you crouch or run. You click somewhere in the bottom, right? You click somewhere in the bottom, and then you click on run again. You can't do it immediately, though. Can't do it immediately. It's not gonna let you switch from run to run, from run to run, from crouch to run immediately. So unfortunately, did not work there. If I just vaulted it normally, we actually would have lived it also. We didn't even need the buff. But I'm like figuring, hey, you know, we have it, we may as well use it. It would be a good place to transition, right? I feel like you should have pushed, not pulled there. Alright. Well, the good news is at the end of the day, at least we are securing ties because I'm the one kiting. Because you'll see people playing Antiquarian, they're gonna die in 10 seconds and you guys are gonna lose the game. So that's good at least. Priestess needs buff. It's like you've been behind for like 2 months, yeah. I've been playing Lawyer on streams off and on. And I just haven't done the official Lawyer stream. It's been more like, oh hey, I feel like playing Lawyer today. Secretly, they're kicking me out because I'm playing Mind's Eye. No, I'm sure they're not. I swear, man, if they nerf Lawyer and they just leave Composer untouched, I don't know what the devs are doing at this point. Because the moment they nerf a Lawyer, everyone's just gonna go back to Composer. Composer is close to as good as Lawyer. My god, man. Improve kite, decrease decoding by 7%. Yes, that is the Lawyer, not Lawyer. Mind's Eye buff. Gritty monster. I think that was someone from the ranked match last game. Yeah. Oh no, it was Lazy's duo. Alright. We'll see if there's anyone who wants to play. And if not, we're just gonna play by ourselves. He's spectating. Oh, it actually says when people are spectating now. Maybe he wants to play. Nope. I hate how are they ever gonna fix that so it stops going to the top like that? Who rejected? Okay, everyone rejected except Claw. Let's see. Are all my friends dead? Are like all my usual people I invite dead? Paul's not dead. Duty's kind of dead. Hagermont's alive. Sarah's alive. I'm not sure if I would invite Sarah though. Not like a person I would normally invite. It's so weird. A lot of people were just like that. Alright, I'll delete you. Sorry, Nick. How do you delete friends? Do I have to delete the remark first? Can I not unfriend you? I gotta clear out my friends list anyway. It's been a while. I gotta do it at a time when people aren't like logging in though, because every time someone logs in or logs off, I'm not sure about the logging out, but when someone logs in, it definitely pushes your friends list to the top out of nowhere. So like you'll be scrolling down and out of nowhere puts you at the top again, and you'll be like, what the hell just happened? Why am I here now? It's because it's so annoying. It does that. Sort by last one. Much better. So here we go. Let's see all my dead friends. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Ellie Alt is dead. No surprise there. Pedro is dead. Sorry, Pedro. Pedro used to not speak much English. I wonder if he speaks more English now. Can you guess what language he mainly spoke with a name like Pedro? I forgot who this is. Boiled cabbages. Oh man, this is an old name. Scar. Dr. Disrespect. He wasn't even in Fusion. Maybe he used to be. He's not anymore. He hasn't been for a while, but maybe he used to be. Oh, even Blue is dead apparently. It's like he deletes Vanessa's game as well too. If he's dead, I'll delete him. I'll delete people who are. Lantern's been dead for literally years, and I only keep Lantern on there because Lantern is a close person who gifted me a lot of art that they made one time ago. Big supporter of the channel back when it first started. Your sister's heating pad just joined the stream. Welcome your sister's heating pad. Someone explain her buff. Basically, whenever you stop to walk and then start running again, you get a movement speed buff. That is 30%, and you vault 10% quicker. When you walk, you also move 25% faster than other survivors. It's still slower than running, though. She also vaults slightly faster now, and she decodes slightly slower now. So she vaults 8% faster out of the negative 30. So it's negative 22 slower vault now, and then plus 23 faster decode now, compared to 30 faster decode. Don't delete me, literally better than last week. I would have already forgotten. He invited me on stream, right? Okay, well it's an okay spawn. Okay, that's less okay. Would have crushed my soul if you deleted. Give Priestess 100% decoding buff, 100% vaulting buff, 1% healing buff. I've always wondered what a 100% vaulting buff would look like. 100% healing buff, that's crazy. 100% negative decrease in chair time. Holy crap. How much longer would that be? It would take 2 minutes to kill you instead of 1 minute. So the halfway mark would take 60 seconds instead of 30. That's crazy. Alright. I guess Hunter already knows where I spawn. We may as well use the cane. I can't even see the Hunter. Hello, Hunter? Wu Cheng, who's AFK. Nice. Yeah, so that's the reason why this spawn is less okay, because now he can still block out Big Boat, and he's closer to survivors. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna do a ground cipher against Wu Cheng. Oops, I just wasted my buff, because I stopped walking. I started running. So, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but right now Maizai's moving 25% faster than a regular survivor who's walking. Does anyone notice it? I would have to put another survivor side by side to notice it. I was thinking about doing that, and I felt like it's not even worth it. Like, it probably is faster. It's probably not like some special circumstance. It's probably not like only when you use this buff. If it only worked for 2 seconds when you use this buff, that would be kind of stupid. So I assume it's not like that. Alright, well, somehow we're dying to an AFK Wu Cheng. Bro was AFK for the first, like, 10 seconds. Maybe Maybe this mind's eye really didn't want people seeing where he's walking with a mind's eye on the team. I know that was an old strategy a long time ago, but come on. When you're playing Wu-Chang, then you can teleport to where they are if they try to transition you. It kind of forces them to stay close to pallet areas, because on a map like Lakeside, if you try to transition when the pallet area is kind of far away, he'll block it off with an umbrella and you have to stay at your area, so... he really doesn't have to do it, but, you know, maybe he was doing it. Cowboy, for whatever reason, feels the need to instantly reveal himself. Look, man, I know you have one-hit order, but you could at least still stay behind a rock and I'll force on her to come to you. Oh my god. Anyway. Well, that was a scary rescue. He almost got terror shocked after rescuing that priestess. Well, technically not terror shock, but he would take 2 hits. Composer needs above that'll make you level... That makes level 3 give you plus 33% decode. Oh boy. Is swearing allowed in chat? Sure. He's in chat, it's like, you're so rude. It's true, I don't remember. I only remember because you mentioned. Now that you mentioned, I remember. 45%, 29%. We're in trouble. We're gonna let her die first, then we're gonna start walking. Because if we start walking right away, he would see that. He's gonna soul 7 right away here. Probably gonna die, I'm not gonna lie. When you try to switch to run right away, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, because you can't do it instantly. In fact, I still have my buff. I never even used it. So someone a few streams ago asked me, Psyche, if you switch from walk to run in the middle of a vault, does it still work? And the answer is no. So we have to get a stun here. There's no way out of this. Beautiful. We love to see those. He's gonna have Soul 7 here, so we can't transition too far away. Okay, now he's using it, so now we're gonna stay here. Okay, we're gonna bait him around. Gonna do an instant. He's gonna try to do a charge swing that does nothing. Okay. Does he have full presence? Try to drop it. Yes. So we canceled it. Nice. I would love to get that pallet speed bonus, but it's not gonna do much when it doesn't lead anywhere. Okay. I wish I had a way to cancel that teleport, but something tells me I don't want to. I don't want him to chase me anyway. All right, Enchantress, you go. Your turn. So, very common. Very common Wu-Chang trick that you will see. Probably the most common I will ever see when I'm going against Wu-Chang. They will, when they're specifically white form, when they're playing a Wu-Chang and they're white form exactly, they love to charge up their swing, look like they're going on one side, and then turn around and hit at the other side. The way you counter that is you just stand in between the pallet, and no matter what side they try to swing at, you're going to survive, which is... It's very easy to counter once you realize, like, the way it works. Very simply. Oh no, it's on me! Oops. I kinda played stupid there. Oopsies. But, it's very easy. You just sit between the pallet and you will do well every time. Be careful to see if he's not committing to one specific side, though. And even if he does, you know, usually you can get on the other side before he gets you. I just kind of messed up our game because I was in the middle of disappointing. Oopsies. They tried to stack from 5 miles away and didn't get ahead. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. It does have a big range. They have a reason to do that. What I'm trying to say is they'll do that fake out, and it will hit you. It will hit you. I know in that situation we were close, so there's no doubt it would have hit me. But even if you're using something like let's say you're in like the bottom broken side of the map of church. You know, all those pallets between top and bottom broken. All those pallets. When he goes around one side and charges an attack, he can hit you, even if you're at the pallet, all the way from the other side of the wall. Very, very dangerous pallets if you drop too early against a hunter like that. Feaster and Wu-Chang are the big ones where you especially want to learn when to not drop a pallet too early. Otherwise, you'll get in a game where it's like, okay, well, you can vault, but he's already on one side. He's already on the side of the pallet, so that if you vault, you could end up vaulting into him, and then he charges the attack from the other side, baits. Looks like he's going on one side, then turns around and baits you. And while the attack is charging, because the attack has such a long charge-up time, the survivor will see it. They'll try to react to it, and the Wu-Ching's also reacting to your reaction. But the truth is, they don't really know what you're gonna do. That's the truth. They don't really know what you're gonna do. So if you just stay between the pal, they're just gonna hope you run from one side to the other. We did need a pallet stone there, though. That was a situation where even if he swings from the other side and he doesn't walk through the pallet, I can't drop it. Still can't drop it, because if I drop it, he can easily go around and hit me from the other side. It would take a couple seconds, yes. It would still take him a little bit of time, but it would result in a hit. And you know, if it's anyway going to result in a hit that's going to take less than 5 seconds for him to do, then I'm just going to go for the pallet stone. If it's not going to buy me more than 10 seconds of time from dropping the pallet there, and I have to get a stun to not get a hit, then I'll go for it. Because if I get it, I get no hits, and it allows me to turn just, which is amazing. It's like, here's the 21st lawyer, probably you if I had to guess. Probably did an update in my game, so you're just gonna kind of look kind of dumb. Let's see, who's the 21st lawyer? I died today when I saw someone placing pallets against the wheel on his wheel for it. Oh my god, man. Where have we gone in this game? People don't even read the book. Did people ever read the book? I don't think so. Let's see who's the 21st lawyer. I meant to hit the arrow button, then I got rid of the book. Let's see who's 21st lawyer. Oh, it doesn't even show. We'll never know. What just happened to all the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You're right, Scabula. It is you. Who would have guessed? I would have never have known. Did I just say I would have Oh my god. My brain is somewhere else here. Who would have guessed? It's Scabula. Sucky, what are you drinking? Tea. My mom made me some tea. Do you even have to read a book for that? I feel like you learned from that the wheel form equals pallet useless almost immediately. I don't know, man. We all gotta learn somehow, right? Come on, guys. You'll never be more than yourself if you don't do more than you can do. Which is why she was dropping them out. She wants to be more of herself. Or himself. It's like you had a rescue against Beaster when he places 10 tentacles around the chair. You're not going to be dodging those. Alright? You could try. You could circle it if you want. I'll still do it because when you get hit, you just spam the chair rescue button and he will never hit you in time. Like, he'll hit you after the rescue. He'll hit someone after the rescue. But it'll be successful rescue. Yes, it'll be a double hit. He'll get a tentacle hit on you. And then he'll hit someone after the rescue. But the point is, as long as you have tie turn, that's fine. That's fine. There are lots of times where... I'm assuming that's like a late game thing. Because usually you don't see early game, like, Beasters dropping 10 tentacles on the first or second chair of the game. So if it's in that stage of game, I guarantee you guys are probably going to have the Cypher close to being primed at that point. So all you have to do is just get the rescue off, alright? Which means take a tentacle hit, even if it's on purpose, and just spam the rescue. Because you're not going to get it no hits tentacle anyway. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna cut it to you, gonna give you the cold truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You're just gonna have to take a hit there and then spam the rescue button. Hopefully you have good ping to do that. Because you only have about 1.5 seconds before he can swing at you when he hits you with the tentacle. If you don't have good ping, genuine question. Psyche, will there be an updated rescue guide in the future? Absolutely. I've already recorded half the hunters in the second portion of the book, but I haven't gotten to recording the other half of the hunters. I was specifically waiting for Yukine, and then I just haven't had a good time, and then after that I just completely forgot about it. So I wanted to have Yukine specifically do the Naiad, since I am in contact with Yukine right now. I don't know if you guys know Yukine, but anyway. There's a couple hunters I still haven't done. I'd love to get more Percy examples, but no one plays Percy in rank, and the best examples of Percy is in rank, because you're never going to see a Percy camp. But if I do like a custom, the only logical thing a Percy can do when there's 2 players left alive is just camp the person they just knocked down. So if I try to do it in a 1v2 custom, I'll say, oh, a hunter's going to go chase someone else at other ciphers, right? It's a 2-person game with 1 hunter. Why would a hunter go chase other survivors on other ciphers when there's only 2 survivors? 1 dead and the other has to rescue. So it doesn't make any sense. I do have 1 clip of Percy, 1 game of Percy. So I mean, I guess that's good enough. It was a pretty decent example. There's other examples though, like what if the Percy uses his 1,000 presents while camping? Because sometimes they'll camp and they'll use their 1,000 presents. I mean, I feel like you could explain that you just get off the person and get off. You know. I don't know. I thought it was pretty obvious. So maybe I don't have to do it. But yeah, Hunter has confined space. Now, to me, I don't read that as confined space. To me, I read that as Hunter has faster power. That's the important part. Confined space kind of sucks. We do need another cipher to be done. She's just going to go for the coordinator. That's perfectly fine. That was a great play. And she gets to keep doing her cipher. Awesome. So now coordinator doesn't have to run and take over that. Look at that. There's no way that coordinator would have reached that cipher within the next minute. She'd have to avoid that bridge and go on my side of the bridge, then walk all the way to that cipher. Gosh, that would have been a nightmare. She just has to shoot this gun and she'll be fine. She doesn't have a gun, does she? Hit the chair, maybe. I can always make the rescue. It was after half. He did hit the chair. It was after half. We should be fine. Oh no, we're not gonna be fine. That cipher's not enough. We have to body block. I hope he knows how to dodge purple souls, because he's gonna have to do it on his own. Just pop on this. Just pop. I could go up and heal him. Sure, I could, but he's just gonna wait on a purple soul, hit me off. I won't be able to heal melee unless I perfectly cancel the hit animation, which is possible, but not something you should bet on. If you can just pop without the hunter immediately swinging out the cowboy, just do it. Just do it. It's better than doing this against this hunter. If this was like Blood Queen or Photographer, I'd probably go for it. Blood Queen probably not still, because, you know, if you give a free hit like that, she's just going to wait for a mirror to come back, then hit you, then she's going to immediately kill the cowboy. Photographer would be a better example. Like, he has to swing at you to get you off. He has no other way. Okay, I don't think that gate is open yet. Oh, it is. Whew. Okay, improve kite in well way. So basically, whenever Maize stops to walk and then run, she gets 30% faster movement speed, and she vaults 10% faster for 2 seconds. She also has the ability to walk 25% faster when walking. It's still slower than running. She vaults 22% slower now instead of 30% slower, and she decodes 23% faster instead of 30% faster. So they buffed her kiting and nerfed her decode. So far, I'm not too impressed with the buff. I haven't really found that great uses of it. Because to walk, you have to slow yourself down. So it kind of defeats the purpose of getting the boost. If you were able to immediately switch from walk to run, that would be much better. But as it is right now, when you try to switch from walk to run, there's a delay. There's like a second. Okay, he just immediately kicked me out or something because I hear another invite. And I have to wait on this 5-hour loading screen. Alright. Does the speed buff have cooldown? Yes. 55-second cooldown. A lot of reasons why it's below par. Okay, never mind then. Any tips for Antiquarian? Been learning her since yesterday. My biggest tip for Antiquarian, biggest one by far, don't activate your cane too early. The range of your cane, your flu, whatever you want to call it, is huge. Don't activate it right when the hunter's on the edge of it, because it's so easy for them to just walk out and then walk back towards you and get a free hit on while you're stuck in the animation. I think you can anyway swing again while you're in the animation and just start a new swing. But that's still a waste of a flute. So let the hunter come closer to you before you use your flute, because the flute range is huge. You don't have to use it that early. Just wait for them to come a little closer to the point where once they get close enough, there's no way they can dodge at that. But there's also no way they can hit you. There's only like a few hunters in the game that have longer range than your flute does, and that's like Wai Wuchang and Feaster, and I don't know. I'm probably forgetting one more. But those hunters. Those are like the only ones that can outrange you. Everything else has to get quite close to you before they can actually damage you. Anything else here that has quite a big range? Not really. Not really. Even every other hunter with their charge attack or regular hit, they have to get quite close to you. It's like less than half of the distance of your cane to hit you, which means you'll have plenty of time in between. While they're within your cane range, just hit them with the cane still. I'm calling it a cane, it's a flute. But seriously, who hits the hunter with flutes? Cane makes more sense. Poke, then swipe? I don't recommend that. I definitely don't recommend that. My biggest gripe with the Antiquarians using more than one swing is, and I guess this will be my second tip. This one's not as big of a deal, but I will also see this when I'm playing Hunter, or when I see other people playing Antiquarian, when they're just solo kiting. On support, I understand if you use more than one cane swing. You want to keep the person alive while you still have the chance. If you're not, it's going to be way harder to get a good swinging on the Hunter when you're not the one kiting than it is for you as you're kiting. Because the thing is, when people kite as Antiquarian, I want you to know one thing, and one thing when you're kiting as Antiquarian. Only use enough cane that's necessary to cancel the Hunter's ability. Alright? What am I talking about? Don't be going there swinging the Hunter 2 or 3 times just because they got close to you. If a Night Watch jumps over a window, for example, they already used their wind, and they're using their jump ability to catch up to you. Don't hit them more than one time when they jump over that powder window. Why? Because his boost lasts for less than 5 seconds when he's jumping over. Like, the moment he jumps over and you hit him with your cane lasts for 5 seconds. You'll be safe for 5 seconds. His also lasts 5 seconds, but the difference is he already had to use it earlier before you. By the time you vault something, you'll be safe. So to use it more than once is a complete waste. You should only use it enough times for you to survive. Don't be poking the Hunter 2 or 3 times just because you can. That's a waste of your ability. Of course, it depends on the Hunter. Some Hunters, you might have to poke them 2 or 3 times, because maybe the kiting area is longer than 5 seconds away. Like, if you poke the Hunter, or you swipe at the Hunter, and you push them into an object and you get rid of attack recovery, you get rid of attacks, maybe you might have to hit them again, because maybe you'll have to walk for more than 5 seconds. If I know I can reach a kiting area in 5 seconds and I'm going to be safe, like no ability will be able to kill me, I'm only going to hit them once. And then go to my kiting area, and there's nothing they'll be able to do about it anyway. Hitting them more than once would be a waste, because I'm already at the good kiting area in less than 5 seconds. So don't be wasting your... So that first tip is for kiting and supporting. Especially for supporting. I'll see so many hunters just like walk out of the range of the Antiquarian. Or like, especially when someone's being held in balloons, you guys have no idea how many times I'll see like an Antiquarian just get too impatient, a hunter just walks out of the range to bait the Antiquarian. Like, come on, your range is huge. You don't have to do it that way. I'm gonna hold the cane here. I'm gonna save this cane to make them vault slower potentially. I have a feeling I might get chased here. Dress change target, beware. Alright. It might be a Wuchang in that case. I know I only ping that as Seer when a hunter is like either on me and then leaves me, or if it's Wuchang. No, it's Ann. Okay. I don't know why they never fixed that. Mine's I used to not be able to see the hunter every time the hunter swings. But now, every time the hunter swings at someone, and they miss, you can still see their outline for like half a second. That used to not be like that. And then one day it just started being like that. I don't think it was ever put in like a patch notes or anything. I read the patch notes every single week back then. Back when this started happening. And it never said anything about this. I have a feeling it's a bug and they never fixed it. When it first started happening, I'm like, oh man, this is so nice. But I hope they don't fix it. Alright? Because it definitely wasn't intended. It did not used to be like this. They just never fixed it. So yeah, those are my two biggest things right now to close up. I don't know if I closed up. That's all I wanted to say. I'm sure there's obviously more things you should probably be doing, but you know, those are the two number one and number two biggest issues I see with people playing Antiquarian. They use it too far out of range of the hunter, so the hunter can walk out of it. Your cane is huge. You don't have to do it that early. You don't have to be so aggressive. You can wait for them to get closer to the point where they will no way they'll be able to dodge. And the second thing is don't be throwing your cane out more than you need. Because remember, one swing gives you 5 seconds. If you start doing 2 swings, you only get 9 seconds. You only get +4 out of it. If you just waited, you would have gotten +5 after the first one ran out. So it's a small thing. It's another small thing. If he just rescued that, he would have made it. I don't know why he didn't go for it. Oh my god, he's so lucky. Also so unlucky at the same time because it went over half. Honestly, I think he should have gone for it at that point. Oh my god. Well, you know what? My man is a prophet. He knew the hunter was going to hit the chair. That's why he didn't rescue earlier. What's up, Joy? Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you here, Joy, as usual. Good morning, Psyche. Good morning, Mechanical. That's Incandescence. It's that long name. Well, I know Tato's going to be salty after this match. He literally had that rescue. He just had a rescue as soon as she put the cross up. Because there's no way she can swing in time, and there's no way the cat would reach him in time. It might reach him after the rescue, but come on. You may as well rescue that. Well, there's no way I can kite this as mine's eye. We're going to die to 2 cats the moment we get found. We just have to start a new cipher. She's leaving the cipher, so I'm going to tell them how to change target. I don't even need a cane for that. I can already see it. If we don't mention it, it won't be fixed. You're right, because honestly, that doesn't know anything about their game. They don't play their game enough to know. Who's near? Ooh, this is really bad. Yeah. Unfortunately, no way to survive that. The area is just too bad. I only had one option to go, and that one option is towards the hunter. That was I don't know. To be fair, there's not much she can do. She's kind of in a helpless situation right now. I feel like her best chance is to go after someone who's already half health. But then the moment she teleported away from me, it's like, now you're just extending your next kill. I have no doubt she'll be able to kill someone with 2 cats. Anyone. All of us are dead in 2 cats. Problem is, if she keeps switching targets, it's like a blood queen going after someone, uses a mirror on them, and then they just go after someone else. It's pointless. Unless other people are also at half health. In which case, that's fine. Or in this case, when the rest of us are at half health. Sorry, full health. And I'm the only one at half health when she just hit me. It kind of slows her down. Now we have a cipher primed. No doubt about it. Does she get basement, though? Probably. Why would she be dropping down? Oh. I guess she wants to have middle map control, maybe? Interesting. I don't know if we're gonna be able to win this, guys. We don't have anyone on the gate immediately, and this is definitely a hunter who could just kill someone in about 20 seconds. So we need someone on gate immediately. We just don't have it. We're just not in the situation to do it. Let's see though. I guess we may as well use the cat here. She'll have to vault over that window, which will slow her down. In this situation, it might be enough to save him. Let's see. She might go after me, so I'm gonna get off just in case. But no. Remember, she does have teleport though, so as soon as she knows I'm here. She definitely saw me here. There's no way she didn't see me here. So as soon as she goes down, I'm gonna leave immediately. Expect a teleport? Oh. Oh, we might actually die here now. I was expecting her to YOLO teleport. If I just rushed the gate, we would have had it open. I think she knew that. I mean, she should know that. That's why I expected an instant teleport. You know, because if she's gonna go for a win here, she has to do it sooner than later. Luckily for us, though, the chair was really far away, so it still gave us enough time. That's fine. It's like he hasn't said hi to me in a couple streams. What's up, Luca? What's up, Luca? It's like you should make a group called Yo-Yo. You're on your own. That's so mean. I was about to read that as YOLO! I know, I'm cringe. Alright. Can I claim my thing now? Yes. Me, who never does mines, Mad Eyes. We're already at 4th anniversary and I just finished the second one. It's probably because it kept happening on Wednesdays. Any birthdays that happen on Wednesdays, I never do. Or character days. Whatever you want to call it. I just never do them because I don't log in the game on Wednesdays. Can you play Blood Queen for me birthday? For my birthday? It's your birthday today? Playing Blood Queen for your birthday? I don't know if we'll have time today. Isn't your birthday in July? Yeah, it kind of seems strange. I feel like I just did something for your birthday a few months ago. Some unexposed beans. Let's go. You would play Blood Queen for me? For you? Listen, it's your birthday. Man, although it's not your birthday, so you don't get it. Alright. You know what I've always wondered about this dancer skin? Everyone take a good look at it, okay? Look at the zippers. Look at the zippers on the side. On her back. The zippers part in 2 different ways. There's only one zipper. Where does it go? I never understood that. What is this zipper design? There's also a zipper here. Where does this zipper go? It goes somewhere we can't see, huh? God damn it. What is this zipper design, bro? There's a 2-way zipper street and there's only one zipper. Look, even Tato's looking at it now. Look, she's turning around to look at it. Now, don't ask me why I'm looking behind her. It's just, you know, it just makes me think. You know, I'm a big fashion person, you know? I like to look at it, you know, look at that clothing from all sides, you know what I'm saying? Really appreciate it. Why does it look like an intro? Oh my gosh, man. I swear we will never see Saki play Blood Queen with the wedding skin, alright! Yeah, what happened to that? Huh, what happened to that? Oh, there it is! What wedding skin? I only see a pit stopper's Blood Queen skin. Your Blood Queen bride skin is cloaking this. I feel so bad. It's one of my favorite A skins that they've ever released. Which is ironic, because usually I'm not a fan of skin shops. Shop skins. Skin shops? What the hell? I'm gonna get taken down by PETA now. For mentioning skin shops. Alright, but anyway. Shop skins. Usually not a big fan of them, but I actually really like this one. It likes to suck too. No, you don't. No, you don't! Ew, what is that skin? I swear, man, why does every anime crossover skin look the same? And I'm not trying to be controversial about it. I'm not trying to make any comments here, but seriously, they do look the same. They all look kind of similar in this game. I'm sure in their respective shows they look very unique, but why am I picking this spawn? Me being used to mercenary. Why do all animes look the same? Oh my god. I'm gonna get canceled now. Tato is right, Priestess needs a buff, indeed. When you play Priestess on Armor Factory, no doubt she needs a buff. Alright guys, explore spawn in a corner. So can you flex your muscles? Listen, I can't flex my muscles, I can only flex my bones, that's all I have. You guys are getting Sunset Yellow for Blood Queen? Is that a B skin? And her release S is cool. Oh, you mean what skins you're missing? I wonder why the hunters spawn over there. Okay, which of these ciphers is blocked? Okay, it's not factory, it's this one. Basement is not here. It's like you flex your bones. Okay, you're not getting the bone flex either. I think you could pick up my bone and that beat them to flex it. I was gonna get IDV during the Persona 5 crossover, but I was obsessed with Persona 5 and didn't want to play anything else. That's ironic. In theory, crossovers will work if the person's not too obsessed with the game. I suppose if you're obsessed with the game, they don't really need your support on a different game. Magito Mercenaries is always the best one. You know what? I will say that this Mercenary anime skin reminds me of like a different S tier one from a couple crossovers ago. Oh my god, what is happening? Am I getting chased? Oh boy, I am getting chased. Wow, that was a really bad start. Just didn't know where the hunter was, unfortunately. What do we do here? Oh, we can reach this. How ironic. Will we be fine here? No, I can't. I have to avoid a blink. But we're so screwed here now, though, because I just don't have anywhere good to go, because that area is watered off. If I just had, like, an ability or something, but I don't have anything. I probably should have kept going straight, but then I'd be cornered over there just as easily. I guess I would have survived longer. Yeah, I should have done that, though. I just don't have any ability. That's like a situation where, like, okay, I got the blink out, didn't do anything, though. I'm in a really bad area now. That's really sad. I just couldn't do anything there, really. I always get a little bit salty playing Mind's Eye, because, like, if I was just playing another survivor, I definitely get out of that situation really well. Like, 0% water, got the blink out, that's a really solid situation to be in. But now it's not a solid situation. She has full presence anywhere. Oh, we might actually lose her here. Please, 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 please. I wouldn't recommend what she's doing right now. We'll see. If he goes down fast, it'll be worth it. Oh, it was worth it. If he leaves him, though, she's taking a huge risk here. I hope I don't get found here. Okay. We could pull this back. Oh, no. I almost wish I didn't get sent the portal. I'm actually in a fine spot. Maybe I shouldn't have even accepted it, because now it reveals where I am. Okay, no, she's not gonna go for me. That's a hard basement. Alright, keep in mind, though. Keep in mind nothing. Explorer already finishes middle cipher. I was about to say keep in mind about that middle cipher, but he finished it. I don't know if Tato can make this. She needs like 2 portals. So one, the Naiad will swing at her when she makes a portal, which will cancel the first one, but then she could just do it again with the second one. So she really needs 2 portals here or something. I don't know. She actually made it. Wow, impressive. That was really good. We could. Oh, he's basically stuck in basement. Where did he die? Is the big question. I'm gonna let the mercenary pop the cipher first. My cipher's primed. I want him to pop first, and then he's gonna go rescue. He's gonna take the portal here, preferably. My god, he's... Ooh, that took longer than I expected. Right, I'm playing mercenary. Okay, this should be fine. This should be... She'll probably pick up. Yep, that's perfectly fine. This might even put us in a better situation now, because it gives Explorer time to get to the gate now. I hope. Come on, come on, mercenary. Don't take a water hit. He has to wait it out now. He's gonna have to wait like a solid like 20 seconds here to lose all that water. Oh! Don't do that. Well, now it's one tap. He's gonna go down here, isn't he? I really want him to wait for the water. At least we'll have a one-tap cipher. Is it even worth going for that? I don't even think it's worth going for that at that point. That's not even worth going for. It's better to leave him in basement and just force the hunter to make a choice. Like, how are you gonna get out now? Mercenary will pad out. Priestess is gonna die immediately. Now we have someone who's gonna be going on chair. Thankfully, she's not picking up the priestess who's gonna heal herself up instantly. I don't even know what's going on this game. She really thinks she's gonna knock down that mercenary. That mercenary has at least one pad up. Oh, I don't know if she'll heal herself now. She'll heal herself. No, with a portal like that, she's not gonna heal herself. Wait, if there's a portal there, how did this mercenary not make it out to the pallet? Did he just not take the portal? Like, what happened this game? Like, why would you not take the portal? This is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Priestess portal's done. She breaks the portal first. Then she hits the priestess before the rescue happens. Then they're both screwed. One of them is going down. But if she doesn't break the portal first, then the other person who doesn't take the hit will take the portal and then just never be killed. And she did that. She left the portal up, and yet they didn't take the portal up. The other person. I know Tato went down, so we needed the mercenary to take the portal. I don't know. Does the mercenary just not have sounds? Does he not hear a portal being made? Does he not see the portal being made? That was a really stupid game. That was a really stupid game. You don't even need voice chat for that. Just see the portal. My goodness, that should have been a win. Mercer's playing Minecraft. Mine's the Thai Goddess. As long as you know your kiting routes, you won't die instantly. As long as you know the kiting routes. Because when the kite starts, the hunter doesn't have like abilities built up if they're like a hunter with like stored up abilities. They don't have their blink ready, you know. Once they start stacking those abilities though, you're in trouble. So the longer the game goes on, the worse mindset becomes. Who's the lady that floats around like a mermaid? Naiad. Her name's Naiad. Well, I don't think her name is Naiad. I think that's the hunter name, right? Yeah. Her actual name is Grace. What's her real name? I will never call any hunters by their lore name. I will just call them by their game name. The only hunter who I'm not sure about calling it is Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold is... I don't feel is a good name. I don't feel that's a good name at all. Because Fool's Gold is a phrase It's not even a name. It's not even like a descriptor. It's a phrase. It's a phrase for like a mineral that looks like gold but is not actually gold. And it has its own actual name. This is just a phrase for what it's called. I don't get this name. I feel like it's a very stupid name. The other one is like undead. I don't like calling him undead, so this is the only one I will call by his name, Percy. I just don't feel undead is a good name. Undead is kind of garbage. Pickaxe Man, yeah. Why does everyone call him the Pickaxe Man? I just call him Pickaxe Man too. I called Night Fish Lady for a long time too, though. I really like Spider's name, Soul Weaver. That's a really interesting name. Soul Weaver, weaves souls. It's like a metaphor for the hunter, and I really like that. I don't know what metaphor Fool's Gold is trying to go for. I don't feel like it's a good one. Doesn't make much sense. Doesn't seem very practical at the very least. Maybe it makes sense, but maybe it's just not obvious. But I will still call Soul Weaver Spider. I'll never call Soul Weaver Soul Weaver. Some names are just like easier, you know. It's a big spider, you know, it's the best way to put it. But if someone said Soul Weaver, I would know it. It is Hospital, Mind's Eye's best map. By far. In the past, I would also play Mind's Eye. Ever since Spawn Selection came out, this is like her only good map, because this is the one map where as Hunter, you seriously risk losing the game. There's a good chance you will lose the game if you chase a Mind's Eye Hospital. Because that's how strong Hospital is. And not just Hospital itself, but the areas around Hospital. There are so many backup plans if something goes wrong in Hospital. Like, you got Birdcage window that goes to Forest. You got Birdcage window that goes to the window next to Birdcage window. You got the other side window of Hospital where you could go to a shed. Or if something goes wrong, you go to ruins. Like, if something goes wrong while it's going wrong, you have a backup for your backup. That's like how good a Hospital is. But with maps like Chinatown, Eversleeping, why I hate those maps so much is because you don't even have a plan A. Like, on Hospital, those maps are so good, too good, alright? Because you have a plan A. If something goes wrong in plan A, you take plan B. If something goes wrong in plan B, guess what? There's a plan C. There's just that many good options. Let's see where he goes. Because wherever he goes, I go opposite. He doesn't go at all. No. He's not someplace safe. Hunter is somewhere nearby. We're not sure yet. I don't feel like dropping down. That room's kind of a dead end if I someone get a heartbeat. It would put me in a bad spot. He might have teleport here. Don't forget, you can still die to Quenching Thirst. If no one gets hit in Hunter has Quenching Thirst and they have teleport, which, you know, Feaster, I wouldn't be surprised if this Feaster is using teleport. I don't care what map it is. When it comes to off-meta Hunters, they have to try everything in the book. It more depends on the Survivor comp than, like, just what's good for the Hunter with these kinds of off-meta Hunters. So, we'll see here. Quenching Thirst is up, has been up for 15 seconds now. Teleport has been up for... Well, Blink just got up. Teleport has been up for also 15 seconds. No, 10 seconds, second group. Quenching Thirst is 50 and Teleport is 45. No, Teleport was up for 20 and Quenching is 50. Anyway, by now it's more like 35 and 40. Alright. Let's see here. Wall Tato is doing a pretty good fight. Man, you guys see this black wall over here? Like how just everything is pitch black? This is what the game used to look like for Mind's Eye. Like this whole thing, just pitch black darkness, and you can only see like 2 feet in front of you. That's what everything used to look like. Open spaces used to look like that too. Now it's all white. It's like all foggy. Mind's Eye used to not be like this. I think they specifically felt the need to do this change when Dream Witch came out, because she could never see when leeches were coming up to her. It was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my gosh, those were some crazy days. That was back when Mind's Eye was B tier. Ever since that day, when Drumage started destroying her, she just dropped down to Oblivion. She was actually decent back then. Hunters had a harder time chasing just dry kiting survivors. Back then, the game was a lot less about abilities and more about learning your kite routes. That's why it was so beginner-friendly back then. Nowadays, when you start this game up, I always talk crap about the randoms and like them not knowing stuff, but to be fair, when I first started playing the game, there was no extra crap like complex hunter abilities, there was no complex survivor abilities, there was none of that. Thief was the best kiter, and Magician was the best kiter, but Magician was as complex as it goes. The role with Thief was to never use her flashlight because the flashlight was so bad, so you just never used it. And the gimmick with Clown is that he just starts with an infinite dash and he'll never be stopped unless he crashes. Like these hunters, the best hunters and best survivors used to be so simple. They could only do one thing each. Only the survivors can only kite, and the hunters can only use their rocket dash early game. It taught you a lot more about the kiting area. It's about dry kiting. And if you didn't play back then I could understand why today people just have a hard time kiting by themselves without their use of items. Because with me, I've mastered these dry kiting routes. I know all the best kiting routes. Everything you can go, every single option. Whenever something happens, anything happens. Whenever I have a plan B for the plan B, and it's all because of those years of playing the game. Back when items weren't as much of a thing. That's why I hate Patient, because Patient is like, please just spam the rescue. See guys, that's like an example of like if he was just next to the chair, he could spam the rescue. It doesn't matter how many tentacles are on the chair, you can make the rescue there. Thankfully, he still survived. So in that situation, he shouldn't even try dodging it, because if you try dodging it, there's a very good chance you're gonna get hit by a second tentacle before you can rescue in time after failing the first dodge. So, whatever. At least you got it. But someone asked that earlier. How do you deal with a chair feaster tentacle rescue when there's like 10 tentacles on the chair? The truth is you don't. You let him hit you and you just stand by the chair. You just spam the rescue button as soon as you get hit. Because he can't hit you in time. A tentacle can't hit you in time, his basic hit can't hit you in time. What Mind's skin is that? This was a charity skin from a few weeks ago. Someone gifted it to me. It was only available for Echo, so I would have never been able to buy it, but someone gifted me this charity skin. I think it was Mandy. I'm not sure. I forgot their name at this point. I think it's still in my mail. I don't know. It's from this Chinese person. It was from the unknown Chinese person. Same person who, or was it Mandy? Is Mandy this Chinese person? I don't know who's who. I'm sorry, person who sent me a friend request. You gifted? You gifted? Did you? Did you actually, Trash? Thank you, I guess, Trash, thank you. It's like you play Tide Mind's Eye, brethren? No. No, I'm not gonna pick a build I'm never gonna get use out of. You should never rescue as Mind's Eye. The only time you should rescue as Mind's Eye is if no one else can rescue and it's a good move to rescue. That's a horrible build. It's not even fun. It's not even fun. You have a build that you're never gonna be able to use. You basically brought in 40 less Persona points is what you did. Honestly, you could make a challenge of Psyche. Psyche, do a challenge where you can only bring 80 Persona points instead of 120, and that would be more fun than Tide Turner Mind's Eye. Because at least I could invest into those 80 points into stuff that's still useful. To be fair, you could make an 80 point Mind's Eye build and it would still be good. You don't need the 120 points. This is what an 80 Mind's Eye build will look like. You don't really need anything else. This is the biggest loss, you not having to have exit path. But this is way better than knee jerk. Like this broken windows is just way better than self heal. As Mind's Eye, you're almost never gonna be left on the ground for more than 30 seconds. Enough time to heal up. It's never gonna happen. Brewing effect. I've seen people not carry this. I'll carry it because I'll have lots of games where that 1% you'll be down to 5%, and that 5% could have been gone for brewing effect. I find that decoy makes a big difference. This just allows you to rebound much easier than before. I'll have a lot of times in rank match where we're going to tell each other to pop before someone gets a hit, and I might just not know where the hunter's going. In those times, it is critical you know where the hunter's going. So even though usually you don't get value out of it because someone gets hit anyway, the times you do get value, it is a lifesaver. So that's why I carry that. And then really with these last 15 points, you can do whatever you want. It's kind of like a build guide I'm doing here. Not useful with Mind's Eye. Not useful with Mind's Eye. I'm just going to say everything that's not useful with Mind's Eye. Not useful, not useful. Not useful, not really useful. I mean, you can make an argument for, like, if it's exactly Dream Witch and you're playing Perfume. But not useful. Not useful, not useful. Not useful, obviously. And, so yeah, there's really only, like, 4 things to choose from. I always say this is also not useful. I know it's controversial. I think this needs a little bit more explanation. Unless you are playing with a harasser or you are the harasser, this is never going to get value. Never going to get value. Maybe once in every 1,000 games you'll be able to crawl to a dungeon or an exit that you otherwise wouldn't be able to crawl to. But that happens so rarely that if you just have better routes, you wouldn't even need the sticker. Like if you just knew how to kite to dungeon, if you just knew how to kite to exit gates, you wouldn't need to rely on sticker to get those last few meters. Because the way it works in this game is you either full out blow it out and you make it to gate alive and still walking on your legs, or you're not even close. There's no one way around it. If you're going against the hunters that are bad, yes, sticker will help you out more because they're not going to know how to block out that exit as efficiently or that dungeon as efficiently. But good hunters that know positioning are just going to go in a way where you can't just walk up to it. You're going to have to know how to kite to it. And so sticker will not save you then. Any good hunter will just know how to position themselves in a way where you're not going to be able to make it out. That's why I say, every 1,000 games, every couple 100 games or so, every once in a while, the hunter will not be able to do better positioning, where they'll be able to block you up. And you'll have to just go for it, and maybe then sticker will save you. But 99% of the time, they're going to be able to block you off, and you're going to need to find a way to kite to gate. Either alive, or you're going to die, not even being close. So sticker is not reliably good for that. However, if you have a harasser, and that person's protecting you, and that person's kiting, I don't know about that spawn. He wants to switch, but I don't want to switch. I see the idea of it. It's still asking me to switch. Is that a bug? I see the idea of it. I'm not sure if it's that. Because what ends up happening when I do first stop, I hate taking first stop, even as patient or like acrobat, because the moment you take the roller coaster, it leads you to an area that is a dead end. The area itself is not good by roller coaster, and the next area, the good areas that are good to go to, are behind you. So where the hunter's coming from, so you can't go there. You're gonna have to go towards the bridges, and those good kiting areas are really far away. I find that roller coaster often corners me, and you need to have a good kiting ability to make up for that. At least this will give me a solid start, and at least God Corner is always reliable. And you see, like, now we can go first stop. Now this is a little bit better. I say this is a little bit better, but I'm not actually sure. I'm just saying it right now because I'm not sure if God Corner is actually going to work out. I'm kind of skeptical on God Corner, if I'm being completely honest. But, like, what are we going to do here? Like, I need a pal stun here. Didn't get it because the pal just kind of sucks, unfortunately. We're also not going to make it. No, I got stuck! Oh, well, we're done. Because I got stuck on the railing. Oh boy. Psyche, do you think you can play on Chinese player level? Absolutely. I feel like I'm already playing a Chinese player level. This game is not a good example. I already feel like I play on a Chinese player level. I laugh at the Chinese strats that people think... Sorry, I don't laugh at the Chinese strats. I laugh that people think that we can never be as good as China. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. To think that you can never be as good as China. Of course you can be as good as China. If you keep telling yourself you're not going to be as good as China, let me tell you, you're not going to be as good as China if you keep telling yourself that. If you're going to beat them, you have to know you're better than them. Otherwise, you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to win that mind battle. Oh, Oh, that was such a bad football. Oh well. I don't even know where the hunter is. Oh, I died. Yep. I'm so blind I can't even see what the hunter is. I don't think Tato should support this. You may as well give up on me. There's no saving this. Long story short is, if you keep overrating these players, you're never gonna beat them. And that's the way it goes. Dungeon is over there. I'm not saying they're bad per se, but what I want to take away here is that they're not bad players. They're very good players. Do not get me wrong. But don't think that you can never beat them. You can be just as good as them, if not better. It doesn't matter how often they play. It's all about talent at the end. They might play more, but you just might have more talent. And at the end of the day, the person who plays less but has more talent will oftentimes still be the better player. That's the point. I'm glad he didn't try to predict it though, because if he jumped into the hunter, oh, that was such a sad bug. It reminds you of when I was playing Patient back in the day. Oh, you guys remember that? I'm still not a good Patient. I've come a long way. Yeah. Don't make him out to be some sort of gods. You make him out to be some sort of gods, and yeah, no surprise you're not gonna beat him. Alright. Moral of the story, believe in yourself. Tato, don't take a water hit, man. Gets him away! You know, that's fine. That's fine. She should have hit the patient there. Honestly, all she had to do was hit the patient there, and that wouldn't have done anything. But because she hit the forward there, it was like a test of the hunter's game sense there. Honestly, what Tato did, like she was testing the hunter's game sense. Like, does the hunter know who to hit here? If she does, then it's gonna be easy for her to like solve this problem. Just hit the patient, and he won't be able to take roller coaster if you hit him off. While the roller coaster is leaving, obviously. But now, since she hit the wrong person, even if she kills Tato instantly, which she probably won't, because Tato has a very good ability against Naiad. She's already using her ability perfectly. Is she actually gonna know? Wow, she actually has these routes on Tato. Uh-oh, she's on a cooldown. I think that was like 5 seconds left. Uh-oh. The roller coaster must have been like a 2-3 second cooldown. Wow, that really sucks. She didn't have another option. You know, her other option is to keep using pallets, and she probably wouldn't have survived with 90% water on it. She just had to go for it. I would have done the exact same. That was a good move from her. And a really bad kite. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost that one, but thankfully our teammates brought it back. Simon absolutely killed her there. It was absolutely useless the whole game. Yeah, the game could have been even better had the patient know how to hook up the building, but oh well. It's alright. That was a good kite. So yeah. That was good. Looks like I should have gone to Looks like she should have gone to a God Corner still, because with how long it takes to vault there, I'm not going to be able to get the same distance I would as like every other survivor. A lot of my time was wasted on that vault. I just wasn't able to go where I wanted to. It's also like a faster movement speed hunter, so that combine those two things together, I had to use a crappy area. The other option was to accept the hit, go behind roller coaster, and just... That wouldn't be good either. It would be so easy for her to catch up to second stop. Once I take roller coaster. So yeah, roller coaster would have been was a bad move there regardless. Mine's I just can't do it. She just vaults too slowly. If it was like every other survivor, I probably would have been fine there. Probably would have needed the help of an ability though. Not gonna lie. Can you show the non-binary star? You mean the Wu Chang skin? Actually won a game somehow at some point. It was the hospital, right? The Feaster game? Yeah. The only reason Tato didn't get those was because she was being nice to them. You know what? There was actually potential of a dungeon escape there had Tato footballed in a different direction, maybe towards God Corner instead of the window. But it's so far away. I'm not sure if she would have made it without just dying to like Knives Harpoon Dash. It's like, when will you do a novel stream? I'm not sure. It's definitely on the list of things to do. I believe he's a good character though. I do believe in him. It's not like Mind's Eye I'm really doing for the memes. Every time they're gonna buff Mind's Eye, I will play her. Kind of like with the Lawyer and Thief, I would always play them. I don't know about Lawyer, but... I would always play Thief when Thief was getting buffed. I'd always play him every single time, because I had faith he could be a good character. I would always get disappointed. I'd always get disappointed because I'm like, well, this buff doesn't do anything. Because Hunters can moonwalk. They finally solved the issue. And they did it better than I would have done it better. I gotta give credit to the devs. I did not think about doing it the way they thought of doing it. I was thinking that the only way to fix Thief would be to make us like still stun the hunter. Like I was always saying flash the lights at the hunter's face even when they look away from the light. But then that'd mean you'd always be able to stun them from any side, and I almost felt like that would be almost a little bit too good if you didn't have to worry about your position. A big part about Thief is positioning. So I feel like it would take away a lot from that if like someone's getting hit and then you come and harass a Thief, you just flash them from any direction. But I didn't have another solution. And then their solution was to just remove hunter abilities, but not add stun proc, which is a great idea. That was even better. Because that way you only remove abilities. And sometimes removing abilities is just as good as stunning them, depending on the hunter. So it's still a solid, but it's not overbearing on the hunter to the point where there's nothing they can do about it. They're always going to get slowed down by a random flashlight stuff. But this way, they can still move, they just won't have their abilities. Oh, church is so bad. I almost feel like starting at a hospital here. Not hospital, church. Because at least if I spawn church, it'll give me a big building with tall walls that the hunter won't be able to easily follow me. Where I can see the hunter, but they can't see me. So they won't be able to go for some YOLO ability. Depending on their hunter choice. All depends on their hunter, to be completely honest. Okay, hopefully this is not like a Geisha or something, or Naiad, otherwise my kiting plant's like... There's a couple... Most hunters this will work against, there's a couple that this will not work against. Naiwatch would be sad, but it would still work against him, kind of. He'd be able to catch up faster. But it would still work against him. We did spawn inside of Shed. This is a good start. I was more worried we'd spawn outside of Shed, which might make the start of this kind of a little harder. Basement is here. I'm gonna get off now, just in case Hunter's coming towards me right now. This is about the time where I should get a heartbeat if they're here. Okay, no heartbeat. I hope I get a calibration. Mind's Eye never gets calibrations. Calibrations are a really important part of the game as Survivor. You really need calibrations because it'll tell you where the Hunter is and who the Hunter is early game when you miss them. Which is very, very important as a decoder. It's just another reason why I will prefer Lawyer over Composer in Mind's Eye is because the Lawyer can get calibrations so he can figure out where the Hunter is, even without the map. But again, if you have something like a cane, you might want to save it on the kite. It's gonna be look, it's not gonna be the most helpful, but trust me, that 30% when you use the cane and that 30% reduction when they're vaulting a window, it really adds a lot. When you already vault so slow, you just make it that way. If you make the Hunter vault slower to make up for you vaulting slower, you kind of like break even. Now you're like a regular. Think of it as like Perfumer vaulting against like a Hunter with no like vaulting. It like evens it out, you know. You make the Hunter slower, but you also vault slow, so you even it out. That way you gain a little bit extra from that window that you otherwise wouldn't. That's why having broken windows is also so important. People who run Flywheel on these decoder characters with slow vault, not a good idea. Because now it makes windows and pallets almost completely useless to vault. Because most hunters, with faster pallet breaking, most hunters can break the pallet faster than Mind's Eye can vault it. And almost every hunter, I guess almost every hunter, will be able to vault the window faster than Mind's Eye can vault it. There's like Clown, Gamekeeper, Hellumber, even Ripper is almost the same speed as Mind's Eye. I think he's a little bit faster than Mind's Eye. Spider, definitely not. Joseph. The Wu Changs, both Wu Changs. Maybe Black Form's a little bit slower. He is a little bit slower, I believe, but yeah, than White Form. But regardless, almost every hunter can vault the window faster than Mind's Eye can. So every time you vault the window and you have Flywheel, you're actually losing distance. You're losing distance. Look, it's Instant Key. What's up, Mickey? But yeah, that's why having broken windows is so important. It actually, instead of now causing you to lose distance, it actually lets you break free from the Hunter. And it not only opens up more kiting routes because you have broken windows, but also allows you to go from that kiting area to a new kiting area. As opposed to Flywheel, not only do you lose the transition ability, you also lose a lot of kiting areas in the map. Like, forget even going there. Because those areas with your slow vault will not even help you survive in the first place. But now, it's like double value. Like, why would you not care? It's like you get value from now being able to use the air, because now it's going to be good because you have broken windows, even though you vault slow. And it allows you to transition. Like, there's two reasons to use broken windows on slow vaulters. There's more reason to use it on a slow vaulter than a fast vaulter, is what I'm saying. Because fast vaulters can anyway make any window good. Decent hours. Because they'll get through that window much quicker than like a hunter. So they actually do gain quite a bit of distance from that. But Mind's Eye? Mechanic? Not really. Mechanic's more on the edge, though. Not gonna lie. Still, though, same idea. I don't know, man. We need this mercenary to survive. He only lasts 8 seconds here, so even with the old mercenary buff, we would not be able to help him survive here. He would die in 15 seconds before we'd be able to help him survive. That was honestly, if I'm being perfectly honest, that early game was just really sad. That should not have happened. Like, mercenary goes down immediately. No, I'm gonna go down immediately. Like, I have to take a basic hit here. The other option is to take a statue hit and a basic hit. Like, I'm definitely getting hit by a statue hit and a basic hit otherwise. Man, there's just never a time to start walking and then vaulting. There's just never a time for it. Because it's going to slow me down too much. We're going to bait her to put statues over there. Now I guess it'll be decent to like walk and run. We're just going to accept the hit. Not much I can do about that. Honestly, they could pop. And we're going to go to Shed now. All this extra distance. Look at this extra distance. Look at how powerful boosts are. Even on like the slow vaulters. The power of boosts. Borrowed time also allows us to survive more statue hits, so it just makes it impossible to kill us now with statues in one hit. The Cypher will protect us. We do have a window boost here. I'm gonna try to be a little bit patient on this vault. And, I'm gonna be really careful with what I vault and what I do. It's gonna be really hard to survive statues here, though. Oh, I wish I activated the key sooner. Maybe we'll make it. You never know. Nice. Let's go! Mind's Eye Dungeon Kite, let's go. The power of knowing how to kite. Dry kiting. Do not underestimate dry kiting. No one ever talks about dry kiting anymore with how strong abilities are, but they are still so strong if you know how to use the area as well. If you know how to use your boost, so if you know the weaknesses of hunter abilities. Whew! Nice. Psyche. That was so lucky, by the way. 33% chance of that happening, but totally deserved at the end of the day. I still think it's totally deserved. Come on. If you can kite that far as Mind's Eye, imagine what you could do with the regular survivors. That's why I'm always so shocked when people like Antiquarian and Patient go down like 10 seconds. You have no idea what you could do as the weaker kiting characters in this game. That's why this game will always be survivor-sided, because survivors hold the control. The moment hunters put themselves in a bad position, you give all the control to the survivor. Everything goes to them. Boosts give them so much control that Flywheel would not be able to give. Hunters' messed up positioning gives you so much control that you can just take advantage of it. It's so nice. You're just looking for that one good moment. And the moment that Cypher was popped, that's the moment we're like, okay, we're in a doable position now. Because when I was stuck at that window, we were in a bad position. We were in a bad position there. We just vault too slow. There's no way we can make this area work. But the moment they said Cypher Prime, okay, we're going to take this boost. We're going to break free from this hunter. We're going to cause them to follow me. They didn't realize my plan, that my plan was to just go to Shed. And then just like that, they're in a bad position. Hunter's in a bad position. Their only hope is for statues. It's their only hope. And the longer they sit there, the more statues they accumulate. So that's what I was worried about. But at the very least, we did not get it. Ooh, that was close. Does anyone know how to make pancakes? I always read the instructions on the back of the pancake thing. There's always instructions. I've never seen a pancake box or like a bag without instructions on the back. I just read that. But I've messed up quite a few pancakes before. I've also made a lot of good pancakes though. So, just read the instructions. My face feels really hot. I'm probably really red right now. It's like the Among Us pancake stream. That'll be a fail stream. I don't remember how to do pancakes. It's been a while since I made my own pancakes. And I remember when I first made them, I think See, it doesn't matter if my first pancake was good or bad. Because I won't know what made it good. if it was good. So then I think the first pancake I made was good, and then I might have messed up like the third or fourth one, because maybe there was something missing. Maybe I just put too much heat, put it on too long, didn't flip it in time. Like, it's a lot of things, and you have to know there's only one right choice. If you don't do something all the way, let's say maybe you flip it too early. No, it's not wrong, but you're gonna have to go back to do it. It's like you should make a cooking YouTube. Guys, go check out Schmitty. Schmitty's got like a baking channel. What was his name again on the YouTube channel? It was something weird. Like, I would never have known it was Schmitty just off the name alone. Like, I had to search it up to see it was Schmitty. What? I think it was his name. His real name? No. Schmitty's real name is like Schmid. The T at the end. So I don't think it was that. It was something else. David's Delights. Exactly. I don't think his name is David. Is his name David? Or is his last name Schmid? Oh, maybe his last name is Schmid. Maybe his first name's David. Yeah, he makes some really good baking stuff. Schmitty knows how to bake. I think he's made stuff on that channel that my grandma's made it was so good, and it looked exactly the same. Alright, oh, I hate playing Mind's Eye Moonlight. You guys saw what happened 2 games ago on Mind's Eye Moonlight. There's just no amazing kiting place to go. There's nowhere you can, like, put yourself in a super great position. Forward stop wouldn't be bad, but if it's the wrong hunter, if we go against the wrong hunter, I might actually next time, because I'm also not happy with this spawn either, to be fair. Like, the problem with my spawn that I'm picking right now is there's only one window and it's in 2-star, and you're never really going to use it more than once if you're playing Mind's Eye. And when you don't have windows, it takes away half your kiting ability. It just ends your kite so much sooner. So, I'm thinking about spawning between tent and forward stop. Because I don't want to spawn forward stop, because if it's like Geisha, Wu-Chang, anything like that, they just immediately hit me at the start, and it's so bad. Let's see what he wants to do. There we go. Alright. That's why you be patient. He just wasted all his time. Now we're gonna silently vault, and now we're gonna waste all his time. I think I might even like go in a circle like this. Uh-oh, I'm a little bit scared now, because now I don't know where he is. He might be coming from the entrance. No, there he is. Okay. I'm actually gonna go backwards. Let's do exactly what I just talked about. This side of the map is better to kite on anyway. Which is why I've been thinking about, like, you know, you don't want to spawn forward stop. Forward stop kind of sucks. If it's Geisha Wu-Chang and you don't have a good ability. Oh, there was a teleport. The teleport is, like, near me somewhere. Okay, thankfully, though, it sounded like it was right on top of me, so that's a little bit... Unfortunately, both of us are here. Is he running with me? You know what? If I take the kite, I don't actually mind it all that much. Because I'll be a full health person in a good area. As opposed to Lord, who's half health. Also in a good area, but he's half health as the difference. It doesn't look like he has broken windows, unless he already used it here. I hope he wouldn't. It seemed like he took a hit instantly when that teleport happened, which is awful. You're not supposed to take a hit here instantly. As long as you have broken windows, you won't take a hit here instantly. Once again, broken windows coming out on top. So if he had flywheel here, then he'll be 100% screwed. I didn't get to see if that was slow or fast power breaking. That matters a lot, as Mind's Eye. If he has fast power breaking, there's not much we can do. If he has slow power breaking, it's good to know so we can already prepare our routes in advance. Instead of like waiting to see what kind of power breaking he has. Because if we wait to see, it might be too late depending on the area. It might be too late to transition. Especially against Wax Artist, who's a hunter where if you're not already immediately transitioning behind a wall, it might be... already too late. Why is first officer 28%? I don't know, man. You'd think with teammates they would at least do the cipher immediately. I mean, come on. He's spawned by a guaranteed cipher machine that will never get blocked. I don't know why it's at 20%. Like that bridge cipher always spawns. Does it? Actually worked out for me. We're gonna take a hit here no matter what, but we can at least stall a little bit using these walls to our advantage. Again, is there much of an advantage? No. Okay, he's kind of goofy. He doesn't know what he's doing. We're actually gonna lose our wax here because he doesn't really know how to maintain pressure on me. I hope this wax disappears. Yes. Ooh. Okay, we do have 2 ciphers here. We have this one and that one. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely gonna get chased here, though. This is a solid area against Wax Artist. This one I'm in right here. This will do me well. This one puts him in a top position. There's nothing he could really do here. He just has to walk up to me. I was gonna go tent there, but... problem with tent is that there's someone there. I really don't want to do that if possible. I can't take this route. He'll just hit me through the working carousel. He's gonna block off this window, no doubt about that. The issue is that he left this one up. So we'll have to cover this one as well. We're actually gonna transition right now over here. We're gonna use this obstacle to our advantage here. Now, if I don't take any wax, you're actually gonna lose it. No, someone touched me. My fault. We're actually gonna take a hit here almost immediately now, because I messed up. There's no way to avoid this. I actually shouldn't have even stunned him there, my bad. I didn't even realize he was full presence. The moment I clicked the button, I'm like, oh, I'm done. I mean, we're still in an okay position, but the problem is I feel they spent a little bit too much time healing. Our ciphers are more than they realize, and we need to finish them sooner or later against Waxers. We cannot wait till later. Later's not an option against this hunter. You wait till later, he's gonna block it off later. When someone is kiting, that's your chance to finish these ciphers. Because he's not gonna go after a first officer at half health. He's gonna stay on the mind's eye. So if anything, they should use to their advantage that they have a mind's eye on their team. Because they know for a fact that hunter's not gonna go after them on the cipher. He can't afford it. Oh my god. Finesse is just screwing up everything today. He's dying here. He can't make this rescue. I don't know why he didn't go sooner when he had the watch. He would have been fine. He would have lived. We're actually going to lose this game to just bad players. Bad plays? Finesse used to be a good player. He's been kind of underwhelming. Tato will not die here is the good news, but one of us is going to die. I don't think both of us, but one of us. So yeah, this is why I wasn't going on the top floor earlier. When you go on the top floor like this, Waxers can actually wax you, so that's why I was going around the bottom side, even though he could technically cut me off. Okay, I see what he's trying to do here. He's trying to protect the chair while going towards the other chair at the same time. We have to kind of loop this. I just have to stall enough for Tato, but it's not going to be much. I can't even stay at the paladin, he knows it. I can't even go for a stun. I'm dead here, because he failed the rescue as well. We would have been fine if they just didn't heal as much. If the first officer knew how to rescue properly on the lawyer's rescue, if he knew how to rescue me, that the watch will protect him with Tide Turner, like, I don't know what he's waiting for. The moment his watch runs out is the moment he will not make that rescue anymore. Just a lack of game knowledge, really. Oh well. That was really sad. That was a really good kite for me. That was like such a nice kite from a mind's eye too. It's not just any survivor. This is a mind's eye too. And we wasted all that time like healing for the officer. Was Tato also at half health? I think Tato was also at half health. Was she? I don't know why the heal took so long. Is the long story short. This game, I have no explanation why we ran out of time. I don't know what happened. We should have had more than enough time to get this game into a time. That was more than enough time. When a person rebounds like that long for a second kite, it's almost a guaranteed tie at that point. It's not even almost, it's a guaranteed tie at that point. If someone rebounds for that long as a second kite. Because that's the thing as Hunter. Hunter, you can't just have a good first chase. If the second chase takes you 3 minutes, you're not getting a win anymore. You hate Waxers because he feels like he never runs out of wax. That is true. He doesn't run out of wax, but there's also a lot of ways to counter him, even on Moonlight. A lot of people will not take advantage of like rocks and trees around them. Like the most useless stuff normally becomes the most helpful. Like because without it, it would not allow you to reach the areas I was doing. Like the routes I was doing, the areas I was reaching, like those 2 crappy pallets. By the front gate that I kept running from the 2 crappy windows to the 2 windows and a wall to the 2 pallets in a window area all around the working carousel. I was only able to do that because there's that like one random square obstacle there. He was also doing a bad job keeping pressure on me. Like he kept going around the wall thinking that he'll bait me. To the left. Alright, I think that's the end of the session. Okay, let's see if there's practice today. There is. God damn it, I hate practice. Personal opinions, I think practice is kind of a waste of time. Practice, the way I've had practices in every single team I've ever been in is exactly the same as if you were playing rank. The only difference is you have voice chat. I don't need voice chat to play this game well. So I just think it's always a waste of time whenever we play it. But whatever. What is this? What is this ripoff right here? Look at this. Okay, so I'm about to promote, right? I have +4, +2, -8. I should be only losing -2, right? So my excess points should be protecting -2. Why is he using -8 excess points? I would have only lost -2. My god. Are you in a team right now? Yes. But we're not gonna make it very far. So, like, if I'm gonna be in a competitive team, I need to find a new team. That's the truth. I only joined because I just didn't have another option. At least if like we were doing well, I would be more into doing practice. But like we're not even doing well. Like, whatever. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Where's Schmitty's baking channel? Search up David's Delights. Should be like, it's a YouTube channel, he only has shorts. Who's the first officer? He sucks. Tell me about it. I should delete him right now. Did you just say you're welcome after me saying thank you for watching the stream? Thank you. Alright guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all later. Yeah. We're gonna come back very soon with a novel stream, hopefully. Yeah. Take care, guys. It's been Psyche. Peace out, guys.